Hi, my name is Anne. I'm a new Lularoe consultant. I just launched on Friday, the 15th, and I just checked my sales numbers. It's now Sunday, the 17th, a little bit over 11 p.m., and I thought it would be cool to hop on YouTube and share with you my experience and my numbers because that's all that matters, right? Is numbers. Because I know you're watching this because if you're like me, in the beginning when I first decided to pursue Lularoe, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and I wanted to learn from the consultants what everyone's doing, how everyone's doing their actual numbers, and I thought it would be helpful to share my experience with you. So I submitted my paperwork February 16th. I got my onboard call April 1st. I got my inventory Monday, April 11th, and I had my launch party in my Facebook group this past Friday, April 15th. Let me show you. So this is 3 large IKEA bags full of the stuff that I sold since Friday, and it's going to the post office tomorrow to be shipped out to my amazing customers in my VIP group. So I just checked my numbers, and since Friday 5 p.m. when I launch, I have sold 4,200, over 4,200, yeah, 4,200 since Friday. I am amazed and mind-blowing and so tired because let me tell you, I've never worked so hard in my life, but looking at those numbers, it's so worth it, so worth it. From the time I got my inventory Monday until this morning I was still pulling orders and packaging. I worked my butt off. Like, you have no idea. I only got like 3 hours of sleep every night because I was just so busy and I wanted to get everything done because I wanted to, serve my customers. And I think with this business, because there's so many consultants, I wanted to set myself apart from the others. And so I was willing to work harder. And so I packed everything. It's going out Monday. I had handwritten notes for all my customers. I wanted to add my personal touch to everything. But anyway, that's, we can talk about that in another video. I'll do a video about customer service. But for this video, I wanted to tell you that it is what it is. It's actually a really good opportunity. If you're on the fence, don't be. If you have a goal and you're committed and willing to make sacrifices and you're focused, you will succeed with Lularoe. A little bit of background information about me. Before I came back to Texas, got married and had my baby, I was in Asia for 4 years. I worked for a company that franchises international fashion brands in emerging markets. So I was their director of merchandise planning. So I've launched inventory for The Gap, Tommy Hilfiger, Diesel, Christian Louboutin, Topshop, Jimmy Choo. I consulted for Rocket Internet when they launched it's like a copycat of Zappos. So I was their VP of apparel for 6 months. So I come from a fashion planning background. So when I learned about Lularoe through my friend Christina, who's now my sponsor, she invited me, or she added me to her Facebook group when she had her launch. And I was like, Christina, she's an engineer. She has no fashion background. What is she doing selling clothes on her Facebook page? But, I wanted to support my friend because that's what you do. You support your friend. So I bought something. And I saw Irmas. I wanted an Irma, a black Irma in a small, and she didn't have that. She had it in every other size but small. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll pick something else. And I wanted a navy blue Irma with white stripes in a small. She didn't have that either. And I'm like, what is this? What? Because, you know, in fashion planning, the goal with every buy is to have a full string of all sizes, and you go deep into all the sizes, especially the sizes that are popular. And to me, small is a popular size. And so I'm like, why doesn't she have this? What's she doing? And I'm like, okay, engineer doing fashion, blah. But anyway, I was confused and a little bit disappointed. And then so she explained to me that Lularoe, the business model is that it makes a limited number of units per print, and it allocates randomly to its consultants. So I'm like, wait a minute, this is genius. I was instantly intrigued because coming from a planning background, the hardest part was picking the right products, picking the right styles every time. It was every season that I went to market, I had to plan all the numbers, and then I had to pick the right products because there's very aggressive sales targets. And if you don't meet those targets because you picked the wrong products or you picked a fluke that season, I mean, my butt was on the line if I didn't correctly forecast and pick, the popular items or the on-trend items. And at the end of the season, there was like a lot of leftover stock and low sales. My job was on the line. I was, get my butt fired. But anyway, so I was like, this is genius. I mean, you take the guesswork out of planning and buying. You take the guesswork out of fashion retail, because I know that everybody has different tastes. Like, I may like this Randy. I think it's great. I love it. But someone who is watching me right now might think it's ugly and not want it. And that's the beauty of the Lularoe business model, is everybody has different tastes. All the consultants get different things, and that drives the craze, that drives the success model. And the limited units, the limited production in each print is, oh my God, it's amazing, because that creates demand. When supply is limited, demand increases. That's just basic economics. And when I learned about this, I was like, oh, I want in. How can I do this? Because before Lularoe, I'm in school getting my MBA, so I go to school Monday through Thursday, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I felt kind of lost, because Austin, Texas is not a very likely place for a fashion career. And I was like, all right, I'm married, I have a kid. I'm going to put up my wings. No more, jet setting to market buys and fashion shows in New York or, Paris. I'm done. But I kind of missed it. I felt like something was missing inside of me. And when I heard of Lularoe, I'm like, wait a minute, I can do this from my home and be a stay-at-home, be a mom to my son and not have to sacrifice that. Oh, I want in. So it only took like 2 days of research for me, and I submitted my paperwork the following Monday. And it has been amazing since then. And I really encourage you, if you're on the fence, do it. It will be your best decision ever. If you're willing to work hard, be focused, and be dedicated, you're going to succeed in this. And to me, it's a lot of fun. Like, I love engaging and talking to my customers in my group. They're like family to me now. And especially the ones who have bought from me, like, they would ask me questions, and I just love talking to people. Like, for the last 2 years that I've been back home in Texas, I kind of felt like I became antisocial. I didn't have many friends because, I just came back from overseas. But Lularoe has really gotten me out of my comfort zone. It's given me something to do, a purpose, and it gives me excitement every day. Like, I love it. And the best part is, the financial incentive. And I'm mind blown, and I cannot wait for what's to come with my business and Lularoe. I highly encourage it. So if you have any questions, or if you want to reach out to me, please feel free. You can also check out my LinkedIn and check out my work experience about what I did before I did Lularoe. So I would love to speak to you if you have any questions. Join the movement. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You won't regret it. I promise.